Italy's Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, and the UK's Prime Minister, Starmer, have recently intensified their efforts to combat human trafficking. The two leaders met in Rome to address the reasons behind Italy's population decline, particularly as migrants continue to cross the Mediterranean. Migration has become a top priority for both leaders, with a focus on collaboration with transit nations in North Africa and on improving the processing of asylum seekers. Notably, some refugees have been sent to Albania, where their petitions for asylum are evaluated. However, this practice has been met with significant criticism from human rights organizations. Meloni has been criticized for disregarding recommendations that the transfer of asylum seekers to Albania violates human rights. She argued, however, that these centers, while located in Albania, are under European and Italian jurisdiction, ensuring that immigrants receive the same rights and attention as they would in Italy. Starmer echoed her support, noting that the UK will share intelligence with Italy to help disrupt human smuggling operations, and praised Meloni's efforts in dealing with the drivers of migration and cracking down on trafficking gangs. Meloni highlighted that irregular maritime arrivals in Italy have decreased by 60% since 2022. At a press conference, journalist Mark Lowe spoke about how tackling the root causes of migrant trafficking is not a new concept. However, he emphasized that Italy has seen a notable shift in its population trends in recent months. The new Italian-Albanian agreement is distinct from the previous UK-Rwanda deal, which Starmer rejected when he took office. In that arrangement, asylum seekers sent to Rwanda would have had their applications processed there. In contrast, under the Italy-Albania deal, asylum applications will still be processed in Italy, although the centers will be in Albania. While Meloni defended the migration centers in Albania, the Albanian government has stated that this agreement is exclusive to Italy, Albania's closest European ally. The two nations are also working closely on intelligence sharing and law enforcement to break up smuggling networks. Starmer commended Italy for its work in reducing arrivals from Libya and Tunisia, but the agreements have sparked some controversy. Critics argue that financial aid provided to Tunisia by Italy and the EU to control migration amounts to supporting autocratic regimes, especially as Tunisia faces democratic backsliding. David Suber, a border security expert from Oxford University, shared his views on the regulations being put forward by Meloni and Starmer. He remarked that the new UK government seems to be following in the footsteps of its predecessors by strengthening ties with Italy to address migration challenges. He pointed out that while Italy is celebrating a 60% reduction in migrant arrivals since 2023, migration patterns tend to shift over time, and it remains to be seen whether these successes will last. Suber also noted that long-term solutions to migration should focus more on labor migration policies and legal pathways for refugees, rather than solely on stopping illegal immigration. He referenced successful humanitarian corridors for Ukrainian refugees as an example of how legal migration channels can work, but emphasized that such programs haven't been extended to other crisis-hit regions. In his view, more comprehensive solutions are needed to address global migration challenges.